This DIY hair growth Ayurvedic wild hair growth oil has over 10 different herbs infused in it. This will help to grow baldness, psoriasis, alopecia, thinning hair. Okay, so the first ingredient I use, let's do the mix right here, is my cloves. Cloves help with thinning hair to grow thicker hair. It will help to thicken your hair. I use 100 ml, and I'm going to be using the next spoon. This is my 50 ml spoon right here. I'll be using it for the fenugreek. Fenugreek helps with hair growth as well. Fenugreek is also called methyl seed, and it is a seed that has been used by the Indians for a long time now, and it is very effective when it comes to hair growth. Okay, so the next ingredient I'll be using is kalunji seed or black seed. This also helps with baldness, growing back your hair, any baldness and all that. So I'm using 50 ml of the cup. And the next is fennel seed. Like I told you guys, I use over 10 different kinds of herbs because I'm trying to form my own unique recipes that I know is going to work on all these conditions that I just mentioned. Okay, you guys. So unfortunately, unfortunately, I did not show everything because I intend to use this for commercial purposes in the future. So I just showed some of the basic ones that you see that are common. And the next right here is rosemary leaves. You can use the fresh one if you want. I'm using the dry ones. Everything I'm using here is dry, and I want my oils to last longer and all that. So the next ingredient you're seeing right now is thyme. Thyme that is used as a spice for flavor to cook. Okay, it's also very great when it comes to your hair. Okay, I'm using almost a half of the 50 ml cup right there in this mix also. Okay, all these ingredients are natural and they don't have effect on your hair. They have basic ingredients and nutrients that will have very good results on your hair. They have antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. This is dry hibiscus leaves that I'm making right here. What I'm trying to do is formulate my own DIY recipes. Okay, so I'm trying to have a blend that I can store and use severally in case it works for several people. Then I'll be selling this in the future. Okay, you guys, so I can't show you everything. I just showed about 8 of them, but I kept the rest for myself, so it will be my own unique recipe. Okay, you guys, I'll make it up to 15 if I by the time I want to sell this for commercial purposes. Okay, so I'm going ahead. What I did was show you the ingredients that I wanted to blend. So I go ahead blending. My blender did a great job right here. Everything became powder form, and gosh, just blending this, my kitchen was smelling so nice. Oh my goodness, these natural spices and all that, they are really nice. It smells really, really nice, you guys. I had to put it close to my nose. I was like, oh my god, what is smelling like this? But right now I can't read. A blend of all these just gave me this nice flavor in this powder right now. Okay, so these are some of the ways you can form your own unique recipes at home, and also ease your way of blending and storing your seeds. So if a DIY that you made worked for you, I think this is the best way to always keep what works for you. Okay, so once the oil finishes, you just grab some quantity of the same powder that you made and you make a new one. Okay, so like I said, I'm testing, trying to create my own recipes for my uh, hairline that I'm trying to form. Yeah, okay, in the future, in the nearest future, you guys. So I was just like, let me show you guys, so it will help one or two people to know that you don't necessarily need to buy powder form of all these ingredients. You can have the hard seeds and then you blend to your own uh, taste. Okay, so I can be able to store this for several months and just keep remaking my oils that work for me. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. The next day I made this whole blend from the one yesterday, continue mixing other products into it and blended about 3 to 4 times in my blender to get this big jar that I have right here. And unfortunately I cannot reveal this the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I added over I want the entire final product to have 15 different herbs in it, and this is it, you guys, specially made and formulated from my kitchen for hair loss, thinning hair, alopecia, psoriasis. This will be a great DIY, so stay tuned for this hair growth oil in the next couple of months. Okay, you guys, but I'm going to be testing this to some of my subscribers whom I've been chatting on Instagram, and they sent me pictures of their alopecia, baldness, and all that. I promise making them a special DIY hair growth oil that will work for them, and I want them to be the first people to test this hair growth oil so they can give me feedback before I launch some of the products that I intend to launch in the future. So you guys, right here I have 100 ml. I'm going to add more depending on the quantity that I finally decided to make right here. So right now, I'm going to use my carrier oil for today. Is my extra virgin olive oil. It doesn't matter the brand. The shops have, depending on the shop you buy, you have different container, different branding, but it should be extra virgin olive oil. If you want to use the same oil I'm using, it should be extra virgin olive oil. Forget about the container and the branding and all that. Okay, so right now I'm doing the double boiler method because my oils are so thick this winter that it will take a longer time to infuse on its own. So I wanted to start this process to make it easier for my oils to infuse. So I decided to use the 1 liter complete. Luckily for me, my cup right there is also 1 liter, so it was a good fit. So I added more powder. I think I added 2 tablespoons more from the 100 ml that I first of all used. I want it to be concentrated and packed with all the benefits and nutrients from this herbs that I mixed together. Okay, so after the oil cooled down, I went ahead to transfer it into these jars because I don't want to strain it immediately. I'll let it infuse for the next couple of weeks or months depending on when I want to strain it. Okay, if I feel the oil has infused really nicely and it's nice to go, then I'll just strain it and I will send it to them to start using it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to try this, please give me some time. I'm working on having the applicator bottles and all that for you guys to start buying the hair growth oil. So be patient and I'll see you guys in my next video.